there, how are you today? Diana from Adirondack Girl at Heart. I teach vintage and antique lovers how to create successful antique businesses that they love. One of the ways I do that is through these videos. Today I'm going to focus on art, wall art, things that I consider wall art. Most are actual pieces of original art, and then there's a few other things thrown in there that I think you'll find interesting. So this first piece I paid just $1 for. I haven't even had time to clean it up. The glass is a little dirty, but it is otherwise in really excellent condition with this sweet oak frame that will really come alive after I treat it with some of my wood salve. I have the recipe for that wood salve on my website, and I'll link to that below. You can see these, it's got some age, right? These nails and the paper, how brittle and brown this paper is. I will price it at about $25. I do find that art is a little bit slow from my antique booth. So I like to price it really reasonably, if not low, in order for it to move. And I can do that because I paid $1, for example, for this one. And so I try to buy my art really cheaply. This piece I paid $4 for and has really great farmhouse, I think, with these cows drinking from the river or from the pond. And again, you can see the age on the reverse. And this piece has an aged gold gilt frame. I might use a little rub and buff on it. That's a product that comes in a little tube. It can really highlight pieces like frames and make them pop a little bit. What do you think about this piece? 50 cents at a church thrift store. I don't know. It really spoke to me. 50 cents. I think it should sell for about 20. Here's one of the pieces that I'm calling wall art. Really colorful Chinese checkerboard. On the reverse is a traditional checkerboard, and I think 20 to 22 on that one. I just think that's really delightful. And then a chalkboard. I think it will clean up nicely. Not 100% sure of that. And I did pay $9 for it because I thought it was charming, and should sell for about 30 to 35. This piece just makes me smile. The rooster and the hen are embroidered, which really gives it nice texture. It was $1. I picked it up at the Warrensburg world's largest garage sale, which we hit every year. We have a favorite motel on Lake George that we like to stay at just to make it super fun. And we hit 2 days and always come away with treasures like this one that I will price at about 35. Wasn't really sure of this one when I first saw it, but I don't know, lucky. I can really see somebody wanting to hang that on their wall. It was $1.99 at a Salvation Army. It's got this horseshoe, and I will price it at 25. And then here's a metal sign, Norwich Shoe Company reserved. Somebody who collects signs will like that. I paid $3 for it, and I will price that at about $25 or $28. This piece I picked up on our vacation in the Pittsburgh area. I paid a whopping $20 for this because I love it. It's got a very folk arty Grandma Moses look to it. I hate this part of the frame. I don't really know what's behind it. In other words, how large this piece is. I think this frame is too big for it and not the right frame. I like to see it in a black frame, maybe this thick, but made to fit the piece. So if I were gonna sell this and had it in a better frame, I would put $45 to $55 on that. Here is a painting that I got at a thrift store probably about a year ago near Ithaca. It would look great in a cabin, I think. Anybody who loves nature, landscapes like this one, it was $4. And I would keep it in the frame, even though I don't think it's perfect. If this was going to hang in a cabin, I think this frame is perfect. But I would price it at about $35. And another piece that I'm calling wall art is this printer's tray. I paid $5 for it. It's a really nice large one in excellent condition, and it should sell for about $35. And then the last piece is so fun, and I can't wait to hear what you think about it. I picked this up at a St. Vincent de Paul thrift shop in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. This is embroidered. I think it's just beautiful. The colors, as soon as I saw it, I loved it. So it was $5. You can probably see the price up there in the corner. And I would like to price it at $50 or $60 and see how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed seeing today's vintage finds. I would love it if you would subscribe, because then you'll get to see more vintage and antiques. As always, happy hunting.